So all founding stories that I've ever heard tend to be at least somewhat BS. So I'm going to give you the non-BS story about how AmPhil came to be. I was working at a nonprofit organization on the East Coast with my co-founder, Jeff Kane. We loved working at that nonprofit. We loved working in the nonprofit space, but we saw a lot of consultants come through wanting to charge a lot of money to not do much work. And we thought, surely we can do better than that. So we thought, hey, we want to bring value to organizations like the one we're working at here, organizations that are doing good in the world that we believe in. And it looks like there's space for a firm that would not just tell people what to do and do that traditional consulting stuff, but also help them do it. So not only did we want to bring value to do good work at a fair price, but we wanted to marry strategy with execution so that we weren't just leaving people with, here's what to do. Here's some advice, but really helping them actually act on that advice, which is the hard part. And that's essentially the story of AmPhil. That was the sort of idea from the beginning. We had no idea if it would work. We didn't have a big vision. All the stuff that a founder should say here, I won't say, we didn't know. We wanted to pay our mortgages and see if this thing maybe had some legs. And much to our surprise, it did. And a lot of hard work, and we were able to hire some really, really good people early on, many of whom are still with the firm. Some of them are my partners now. And it's been a really gratifying journey to see that we really could bring value to the kind of nonprofits we believe in, ones who really are helping to strengthen civil society. We believe in all that Tocqueville stuff. We believe in the power of voluntary associations to help make a country stronger, to make communities stronger, and to help individuals flourish. And so it's been gratifying to see that there was space for us to bring value to hundreds of nonprofits over the last 13 and a half years. We've continued to add things that we can do to help bring value to clients, to add different lines of business that together, they work together with our core business to help nonprofits grow, flourish, achieve more mission. And that's what we're about. That's what we'll continue to be about. And hopefully the story is just one of continued growth from here. So our mission is to strengthen civil society. Civil society is the space between the individual, the nuclear family, and the state. Now, there's commercial institutions and associations in civil society, but there are also many non-commercial institutions and associations whose main purpose is to pursue some good that isn't captured just through the generation of profits or through the attempted generation of profits. That's where AmPhil operates, in that non-profit space. Schools, churches, healthcare associations, policy and advocacy groups, all the different kinds of nonprofit organizations that together help individuals flourish, communities flourish, and ultimately a country flourish. And also that together in America constitute a really special and unique force that doesn't really exist like it does in America anywhere else in the world. Alexis de Tocqueville, we're fond of going back to, in Democracy in America, had back in the 1830s noticed that it was America's voluntary associations and energy for forming voluntary associations to achieve some good. That was what really made America unique, or at least one of the things that made America unique. That's still the case today. And we are all about helping the nonprofit organizations that constitute that sector grow and achieve more of their mission and to become forces for good. Our vision is one in which nonprofit organizations are thriving, that they are independent from the state, that they're not simply arms of the government, but are jostling against one another and competing with one another to provide goods to society and communities. And that's what makes for a dynamic, flourishing space and ultimately helps individuals, families, communities, and countries flourish. So that's our vision, and that's what we want to be part of. So that's who we are. That's where we've come from. And now where are we going? Well, I'm thrilled to announce that American Philanthropic is becoming AmPhil. That's what our clients have been calling us for years. That's what we've been calling ourselves internally for years. And that's a brand we think will allow us to connect with the nonprofit organizations who will help us achieve our mission of strengthening civil society. So this brand refresh means a new name, but also means a new logo, new colors, new fonts, all that usual branding stuff. More importantly, the whole process has helped us distill for ourselves, and hopefully for our clients, what our core values are, what are the principles we really believe in most strongly, and we're going to be trying to convey those even more compellingly and transparently going forward so that we can connect with nonprofit organizations who share those values and principles with us so that together we can make our country and our communities better places. Thank you so much for being part of the AmPhil community. More importantly, thank you for allowing us to be a part of what you do. Thanks for your effort, your hard work, your dedication, your commitment. We are honored to be just a small part of what you're doing to strengthen civil society.